Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. If you're new here, my name is Shay and I'm going to apologize straight away for the lighting in this video at the moment because it is quite dark and rainy outside. It's also only 7:30 in the morning. So yeah, I'm going to do that, get it out of the way, and hopefully it just gets better as the day gets on. But I thought it might be fun to spend the weekend with me, and the first thing I want to do while I'm looking like a drowned rat is actually cut my hair. Do I know how to cut my own hair? No. Is this potentially going to go bad? Yes. But today I thought I have to go to the doctor's this morning. I've got a fasting blood test. So while we're there, there's a couple of shops I want to check out. There's some things I want to do this weekend. And I thought I'd take you guys along with me. So let's just jump straight into cutting my hair. Hopefully I'll have to work on the angle. Okay. So I don't actually know how to cut hair, but I really only need like the ends, because like the ends aren't too bad. Like split end wise, it's not the worst, but it's very thin at the ends. And I don't want to pay like $50 to get an inch of hair cut off. So what I'm going to try is, I can't remember what it's called, whether it's like the butterfly or the wolf cut, where you just brush it, tie a ponytail sort of to the forehead, and then just cut from the ponytail. That should give me some layers, which I don't really care about layers because my hair is so fine and straight. It doesn't really, if I have layers, you don't really see it. It just thins my hair out at the end. But I've done it once before when my hair was shorter and it turned out okay. Yeah, but we shall see how it goes. And then worst case scenario, if I really botch it, I've got enough hair that we can just go get it done professionally. So yeah, I would not recommend trying this at home, or watch some tutorials, because this is not going to be a tutorial. But I just need the ends cut. And so we're going to see how this goes. So I've seen people do this with dry hair, but I'm going to do it with wet because I think that'll give me the smoothest sort of brush forward. I really should figure out too what I want to do with my hair. Like all the dye that I had in it before is kind of like washed out. So only the bleach is left. So maybe I should just figure out something to do with it. So all these long bits are going to be the bits that are at the front. I do have layers in my hair, but it's more like face framing layers. So I feel like I need to cut, I don't know. Actually, I think last time I did this, I did it in layers. Let's just cut the ends off. Let's get my bin out, so I'm not having to clean up hair either. I've got like these giant Mama Jama fabric scissors because they're the sharpest things I own. I'm having second thoughts. Anyway, it's only hair. Oh man. I feel like it's gonna look worse around the face. Actually, I think maybe you meant to pull it up. I should have watched the tutorial. But anyway, we've cut a bit off. Let's do Alrighty, let's see what that looks like and then see if I should just stop while I'm ahead. Ends are definitely fresher, so I've cut enough off, I think. I've still got my face framing. It's mostly even. All right, let's see if I can see the back. And I think I might just leave it there because the more you do, the worse it gets, I think, when you DIY, when you've got no skills. Okay. I don't even know if I really cut much. Are you guys seeing that? I think it looks okay. Looks fairly straight to me. Can't really tell. And it'll only look better, I think, when it's dry because it won't be so clumpy. Maybe I didn't even cut enough off. Who knows? But I'm going to leave it there because I don't trust myself to do anymore. All right. So for now, that is it. I've got, so my appointment's at 8:15. I've got like about 10, 15 minutes before I have to go. So I'm just going to do a bit of a tidy around the house. I started doing some of it this morning, but I need to drink some more water before we go. I am done at the doctor's. I had a quick look around Kmart, but there was sort of nothing there. Sorry, you got the steering wheel right there because I can't sit the camera down anywhere that it's gonna not be in the way. But I'm gonna jump into the thrift shop now to have a look around, but I just needed to have some coffee, and I got myself a brekkie wrap as well because yeah, I've been fasting all morning, but it took me nearly an hour or more at the doctor's. So yeah, that was not fun. And most of that was waiting because I was in and out in 5 minutes for both my appointments. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna eat and then we'll go into the Salvation Army thrift shop. It's a freezing cold day today, at least though the rain has stopped and it's not as windy now. But yeah, I did not pick the best day for this, but you know, a week ago it was hot. Go figure. Alright guys, you're going to hear noises in the background because I've just got home. It's about 2 o'clock now. No, I was right, 4 o'clock. My God, the time is gone. And the sun has decided to come out right now. I've been walking around in the cold, wet rain and yeah. but the house is freezing. So I'm about to have a cup of tea and I've put the heater on because I need to warm up. You know when you're that cold that your body is cold? That's how I'm feeling right now. Also, now that my hair is dry, even though it's probably gross from all the weather, like, not a bad haircut, I would say. There's some decent layers that aren't too weirdly placed. And yeah, I think it's not too bad. Hopefully you guys agree. Anyway, while hopefully my kettle's not too loud, I want to chuck on a load of laundry while we're doing all the rest of the tidying. I don't need to do a big clean necessarily, but I definitely have lots of laundry that needs to put out. But I did buy quite a few things and I've just kind of actually dumped them in a laundry basket just to be to get myself sorted. But let's go through what I managed to buy today. So a few pieces are new, the rest are secondhand. So my goal today was to try and find a winter jacket. What my goal jacket was, or my preferred jacket, was one of those like water resistant ones but fleece lined on the inside. I found exactly what I was looking for at MacPack, but they wanted to charge me $300 for it. So yeah, I left it there. So I went to one of the op shops, has like colored tags, and like orange tags are individually priced. The clothing itself is individually priced, like jackets were $10, knitwear was $5, t-shirts like $3, whatever. But then you can get 4 pieces for $10 as long as they're not orange tags. And I found a coat which on its own would have been $10. So I figured we'll see if there's anything else that I want. So I ended up getting 4 pieces for $10, which, you know, works out great for me. But this is the coat that I got. It is like a thick, I'm not sure what material. It's like satin lined on the inside. It's a polyester viscose wool acrylic mix. But it's like one of those thick, I don't know if it's going to show up properly on camera, but really thick, like dressier coats. It doesn't have like any buttons or zips on the front, so it just hangs. But I thought this was really good, and then when I tried it on, it fit really well. It does have shoulder pads, so it is giving like boss lady vibes, I think. But it's a size 16. Is the brand Liz Jordan, which I have no idea, but yeah, nice and thick. So I think it'll be good. I just wanted it for work, mostly because I wanted something that wasn't like a big puffer jacket, which I already have, but something that was a little bit more than like a denim jacket or something like that. So I grabbed that one, which is more just to wear from like the car into the office, and then if the office isn't heating up properly, I can wear this in. I just wanted something that was a little bit in between what I have. So I've got that one. And then the other pieces that I got, I found this red sweater, knit sweater. This is originally just a Kmart Anko brand, but I thought it was really cute. It's a size 10. I did try all of these things on because I find that I'm less of an impulse buyer when I don't buy anything that I haven't tried on. So that's like my rule for myself. I have to try on what I buy when it comes to clothes and shoes, especially because I did find this other kind of like thinner knit jumper, which was really, really cute. It was black with different toned brown patchwork on it. But as soon as I put it on, it was like irritating my skin so bad. So I'm glad that I tried that on just so that I knew, because to feel with my hands, it was fine. But yeah, on the rest of my, like on my arms, it was horrible. So this one to me kind of looks almost new. Like there's no catches in the knit or anything. I like when the cable print goes on the back as well as the front. It's giving me Christmas vibes, but I absolutely love it. I do like red. I just don't have a lot of red to wear it. Now I do. And then I also found this sheer sports girl top. It's like new with tags essentially. And I thought this one would be cute to style, I've seen like stores style like sheer tops underneath t-shirts, even though it's probably too cold to wear something like that now, but I thought it'd be really cute for when the weather, like if we have a nicer day, because last week it was hot and now it's like it was snowing yesterday. But yeah, so I thought this was cute. It's just black and it's got purple flowers on it with little green leaves. And then this is super, super soft as well. And the fact that it's still got tags on it, awesome for me, because sports girl's kind of expensive. And then I tried on quite a few tops. And there was a couple that was sort of like hit and miss. And then I ended up getting this particular t-shirt. This one is a Valley Girl t-shirt. It's kind of giving Shein quality, but I figured it's really, really soft. It's just got Detroit along the arms. Like, I'm sure you've seen the designs like that before. And then it's got Michigan 1701. But this one I just thought would be a really good workout top or sleep top. Yeah, and I pretty much just got it so that I could have the 4 items. Because everything else I sort of picked up was also like okay to wear, but I would have only been getting it for that reason, to make the 4 items. So I figured this would be the most wearable, because I would definitely work out in this. I would definitely sleep in this. If I want to do like yard work or something, this is really good, because I don't care if I like sort of sweat in it, get dirt on it, whatever. So yeah, just a casual tee. And then at a different one, so those 4 were all $10 together. At a different op shop, I kind of found some like pajama stuff. As much as I wanted to find a jacket, which I didn't find exactly what I was after, but I still found a great substitute. I've wanted a dressing gown for a long time. I haven't bought one purely because I have hoodies. And I don't know, if you don't know what an hoodie is, it's like a massive, oversized hoodie sort of thing. And it's like fleece lined and it's amazing. But sometimes I just need something quick to chuck on. So again, this was originally a Kmart thing, but for $5 I found this dressing gown that has strawberries. It's like blue with strawberries and leaves. And so this one looked fairly new, like there's no weird pit stains or something in the actual dressing gown itself. It's got the tie attached to it, and I figured this is just super cute. And then like I just need it for like when I'm getting out of the shower, and if I'm like quickly running from one room to the other, if I've got to grab like my laundry because I keep leaving it all in the living room, it'll be good to pop on. And then when I saw this, I also found some pajamas, and these didn't have a price on them, but I ended up getting them $3 for the set. But they're this cute bow and cherry shorts and t-shirt button up. And these are a Morgan and Finch brand, which is quite a good, well, I don't know how good they are, but they're quite an expensive brand. So yeah, I was pretty stoked to find those. And then they're stretchy as well, which is good. So I grabbed those as well. A little bit more on impulse. I did not try these ones on, but I thought I would just give it a go. And then because I didn't have a price on it, I went up, because the store that I was buying it from was a little bit more expensive than some of the ones I usually go to. And he's like, oh, how much do you want to pay for it? And I was like, going to be cheeky and say $2, because I don't think they would have anything like that for $2. They do have like a discount rack where they like do 50% off their original prices on there, but yeah, so in the end I was just like, you just tell me, you suggest a price to me, and he said $3. So I'm like, you know what, fantastic, I'll take it for $3. So I was pretty happy with that price. And then I bought some stuff at Kmart, and again in themes of pajamas, I found one pair of these like Easter themed egg and hot cross bun pajamas, fleece pajamas. They're pants and a top. There was only this size left, and they were in my size, which is size 12. So I thought I would scan it and see how much it was, because they had their original price tag on it, which is the $14. There was no clearance sticker or anything on it, but they were hung up in the clearance section. And then when I scanned it, they were coming up as $7. So I figured for half price, to get some fleece pajamas, I was going to take it. I don't normally wear pajamas, so I don't know why I've decided I just need pajamas, but I'm more likely to wear pajamas just around the house. But I thought for $7, they could even just be cute around Easter time as sort of like a Easter themed wear. I don't know. I'd wear it around the house. Like, it's not that I won't wear it. I just don't typically wear pajamas as pajamas. I just usually wear like a t-shirt or something. And then also at Kmart, I bought this sports top that has like a built-in shelf bra. This one's relatively new. It's got like the T crossback. These ones I tend to size down. I bought a size 10 in this one. I did try this one on. I would have probably also grabbed a size 8 if they had any, but they only had a size 10. So the size 10 fits all right, but it's still a little bit loose. But because I plan on wearing it either just around the house or to Pilates, I don't really need a lot of support. But I think an 8 would have probably felt a little bit more, it would have been a lot tighter on, and that would have made me feel a little bit more secure. But the 10 itself, like especially around the stomach, fits perfectly. I'm just thinking more like the straps, because they're quite stretchy. A 8 might have fit better, but they didn't have an 8 at all in any of the colors. So I grabbed the 10. This was $12, but these are great. I think they're fantastic. They're so comfy. It's really soft and stretchy. So I think it'll be great just to lounge around. And I love a shelf bra top to lounge around in. This one has the padding in it. I do prefer the padding. But yeah, definitely would recommend that, but just try it on because it is quite stretchy. And then the last thing I got at Cotton On was these fleece lined flare leggings. I am currently wearing like fleece lined leggings. These are LSKD brand and they're really good, but I love a flare legging. So they've got like the really fine, I don't think it'll come up maybe, but really fine fleece in there. This was an expensive buy. So these are $60, but I will definitely get $60 wear out of them. Again, I bought a medium because sometimes they're small when its fleece line is too tight. But when I tried these on, this was kind of like loose. I like my leggings and sportswear to sort of suck me in a little bit. So this is comfortable in like a loungewear size, but I figured I don't want to work out necessarily in fleece lined leggings. This is more for like if I just want to go for a walk, or I want to have like an elevated activewear look, but mostly it's just for walking, especially in like winter, or for like when I go to the ice hockey with friends. So sometimes, yeah, it's good to have that little bit of extra warmth. So I debated about whether I wanted to try the size small, but I figured I actually didn't mind that it's not loose, but it's just not like these ones. When I take them off, I'm going to have like the seam line down the leg because they are sucking everything in. These won't have that same effect because they're a lot stretchier than other ones that I've bought from Cotton On as well. They're not as stretchy when they're fleece lined, and I do have those in a small, but they're similar to this. They're not flared. And when I say similar to this, I'm pointing to my leg as in what I'm wearing now. So yeah, I paid $60 for the fleece line leggings in a medium. And that is everything that I bought so far. I'm showing you that now because I just want to chuck all of this in the wash. And then tomorrow we will check out Big W because Big W have got this book sale going on that I want to have a look at as well. They've got 50% off some of their books. So I want to see what I can find in store and then potentially do an online buy because there is some of their stuff that they sell on their like online market that I want to get. One of them is a weighted blanket. I do have a weighted blanket, but it's not big enough for the whole bed. So this one's a queen size. Even though I have a king size bed, it'll cover pretty much the entire bed. So that is something that I want to buy online, but I'm going to see what I can buy in store. And then I managed to get petrol today, and I was going to get groceries, but I didn't end up getting groceries today. I just bought them online and they get delivered tomorrow morning. So that is everything I shopped for today. I've spent quite a lot of money because I spent about $300 or just under $300 on my groceries. And then petrol is ridiculous at the moment. So I'm feeling very broke now, but I'm going to chuck the washing on. I'm going to have a cup of tea, and then we need to tidy this house. I don't know if you can even see, but behind me I've got a pile of laundry that needs to be folded and put away. I've got some that I had the other day that I started folding and just didn't put away because I was basically re-wearing everything from that pile. And then this morning I took my bins out because I had to go out this morning, so I need to put bin liners in my bin. I've got some clean dishes that need to be put away and some dirty ones that need to be loaded into the dishwasher. And then I think that's it for the day. I can sit down and relax, which is great. So yeah, let's start with the washing, and then I'm gonna have a cup of tea because I'm really tired. And then we'll do the rest of the tidying. In the morning. It's the next day, obviously. I am wearing the exact same thing, but I had to take family to the airport at like 5 o'clock this morning. So I thought I would have my groceries delivered this morning, and then as soon as Big W opens, we can head there because I want to check out some stuff at Big W. But I need to put these groceries away first. And then, yeah, we'll get on with the day, even though the day's not even started yet. In case anyone was wondering, this is nearly $300 worth of groceries, which is ridiculous because there's basically nothing here. I mean, I did buy a bit of meat because I need to meal prep, but yeah, what a joke. Anyway, I'm gonna put this away. I'm just gonna do that off camera because I feel like it'll take forever and it won't be that interesting. But yeah, mostly this is food. I only really bought some like deodorant and soap, so yeah, shit's expensive these days. Anyway, I'll be back. guys, I am back from Big W. I was only there for a little while, but I've come home, had some breakfast, which was much needed, and I have a cup of tea here in my little like cauldron-y mug, my little witch's brew. This is the cutest mug I own. It's my favorite. But I did end up buying a few things from Big W. So today I got two books. I got Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. So this is the first out of 4 books. I had the second and third books already, which I'd found not secondhand actually. I think I got them on clearance. And so I got this one for half price, so it was $6. And then now I just need the last one, which is I think Wild and Wrangled. And then I ended up getting Rings of Fate by Melissa Dela Cruz. This was also half price, but for $9. And this one is apparently sort of like gives the vibes of The Princess Bride. So that was enough to sell me on the book. But I did end up buying online a second book in a series. So recently I bought Daughter of No Worlds by Carissa Broadbent. I got that one while it was on clearance. It was like $10, so I hadn't gone all the way down on clearance, but they're being traditionally published or republished, I'm not sure. And so I managed to grab the first one, and then Big W also have the second one, which is Children of Fallen Gods, half price for $9. So I did grab that one as well on my online order. And then I also bought a weighted blanket. So I might, if I remember, put a picture up of the blanket that I got, but it's just it's a quite heavy one because I like the heavier ones that you can get for adults. So I think it's like 11.5 kilos, but it's a queen size one. So it should, even though it might not go over the sides of my beds to tuck in, it should be enough to cover at least the top surface of my mattress because I have a king size bed. So I've got that one as well because I do currently have a weighted blanket, but it's only sort of like a throw size. It's not big. So it's good if you're sitting on the couch or something, but I wanted something that I could put on my bed that would cover most of the bed. So yeah, I bought that. It was on sale when I went to grab it yesterday, so it must have went off sale last night, which is a bit frustrating. But the books I knew were on sale for at least another like 4 or 5 days. So I kind of expected all the sales to be the same, but this is an online only purchase thing. So maybe that just makes the sale times different, which is fine. But that is where I'm at today. I don't think we're going to do much more today. I kind of just want to curl up on the couch and relax, watch some TV. I've queued up some of my cozy sort of like winter vibe YouTube videos that I want to watch. Yeah, so I think the rest of the today, wow. So I think for the rest of today, yeah, I'm just going to curl up on the couch. Hi guys, so you may or may not be able to hear me properly, but I'm just meal prepping. It is Sunday now and it's just about lunchtime, so I thought while I cook lunch, I'll actually just meal prep for work. So I've got chicken here to make satay chicken, and I've also got some rice cooking. I've got a bunch of potatoes on because I've got sausages here which are nearly ready. So I'm gonna have some butter, chicken and rice for one lot of meals, and I'm making roughly 5 meals for each. And then I'm going to put some of the potatoes in with the chicken as well. And then I've got some sausages, which I'll make mashed potato. And then I've got some corn as well, which I will also cook up, but I'm kind of out of like space and pots. So I'm going to also just pull out, I've done a load of dishes as well. So I'll pull out the dishes so that when I'm done here, I can do another load and just wash up and clean up everything that I've got here. I also don't have enough sausages to make 6 lot of meals. So normally I do 5 meals for like the weekday. but I'm gonna have some sausages for lunch. So depending on how much this actually makes, especially the rice, we'll see. We'll see. It might not make enough for a full 2 weeks, but maybe it will. I really just like cooking, so we're just going to try and get this all done in one go. Alright guys, so I'm finished at least with the meal prepping. I've done 10 meals, so I've got 5 of just like a bangers and mash situation, and then 5 of the satay chicken. So to spread out the chicken, I've put some potato in there as well, so it's like satay potato and chicken on rice, but I just had a taste of the sauce and it's actually amazing, so I'm excited to eat it. And then for dinner tonight, I'll also do a little bit more meal prepping because these will be for work. I'll freeze half of it and then keep enough out fresh for the week, and then when I cook dinner tonight, I'm going to do some sort of like Mexican mince sort of beef thing. I don't know yet. So I'll make enough probably for the week for dinner. So I won't have to cook lunch for work or dinner for at least the next week. And then, yeah, I'll have some spare meals for the week after. So that's been it for the Sunday. I've just been watching some YouTube, relaxing. I edited some videos in the morning, which was not exciting, but yeah, just needed to be done. So now I need to clean up the mess that I have made. I also have to clear out the dishwasher because it is full of dishes. And then I think that's going to be it. I might put some clips in if I meal prep for dinner, but I think that's going to be everything because right now I'm just going to go relax on the couch and watch some videos and watch TV or something. I don't know, read. But that is it from me. Hopefully you had a good time hanging with me this weekend. Feel free to like, subscribe, all the things down below. Leave a comment if you would like, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.